Hi, I'm Kirk, and welcome to the McGee House. Here at Steuben County Historical Society, we've got something of a challenge. The county is bigger than my home state of Rhode Island, and in fact, it's pushing the size of Delaware. So, a county that's big enough to be a state, we've got a lot of area to cover, a lot of communities to cover, and a lot of things to know a little something about. Well, this is something that's kind of special that we have here in our collection at the McGee House. It's special for a couple of reasons. First of all, because of what it is itself, which I'll get into, but also because it's part of a heritage and tradition of craftsmanship here in Steuben County, and especially in dealing with wood. The boat builders around Keokuk Lake, building the Pioneer airplanes in Hammondsport and in Bath, building ladders in Bath, building rocking chairs in Cooper's Plains, and chairs, desks, and office materials and furniture in Wayland. And that story goes back to 1902 when the community had a factory building that was standing empty. They were looking for somebody to occupy it. They advertised around, and a delegation of 5 men came to see them. 4 were craftsmen and 1 was a salesman. And they wanted to start a chair factory, and that's exactly what they did, and it's still going on today, well over 100 years later. And they specialized in really sturdy, well-built, but elegant kind of furniture. They would take up to 2 years from starting design to actually starting production, going through and making prototypes and selecting the materials, which woods to use, and so forth and so on. This is kind of an interesting little set here because it's a school desk and chair. Now, that's nice. It's good and sturdy, good and solid. Okay, that's what you want in a school for elementary students. But then look here, look at the elaborate turning and even the chamfering and the elaborate work on these horizontal supports here. Now, that's all well and good. But I've always wondered, how on earth did they sell these during the Great Depression? I would think that school boards would be looking for, yeah, they want sturdy, but they're going to spend as little money as possible in those days. And yet this apparently was a very successful line for them. So it carried on, and we can see likewise the chair, very elaborate, very elegant. Little space to put your books there, and it's good and solid. You can put a lot of books and your lunchbox right there. And of course a little groove for your pencils here as well, and the empty space to keep things in, maybe including things the teacher would just as soon you didn't have in there, but if she can't see it, apparently that works out okay. So anyhow, as I say, Gunlocke is still in business today, still working away. Its furniture has been in the White House. John F. Kennedy used them, among other presidents. And this is an example of their work, and also an example of those Depression years. And finally, I suppose, an example not to make assumptions, because even in the Depression, you could sell really nice pieces of furniture like this in large numbers, even for the sake of elementary age children. Thanks for visiting.